Then Eliphaz the Temanite answered and said, Whether a wise man shall answer, as speaking against the wind, and shall fill his stomach with burning that is higher? For thou reprovest him by words, which is not like thee, and thou speakest that speedeth not to thee. As much as is in thee, thou hast avoided dread, that thou hast taken away thy prayers before God. For wickedness hath taught thy mouth, and thou pursuest the tongue of blasphemers. Thy tongue, and not I, shall condemn thee, and thy lips shall answer thee. Whether thou art born the first man, and whether thou art formed before little hills, whether thou hast heard the counsel of God, and whether his wisdom is lower than thou, what thing knowest thou, which we know not? What thing understandest thou, which we know not? Both wise men and much elder than thy fathers, be among us. Whether it is great, that God comfort thee? But thy shrewd words forbid this. What raiseth thine heart thee? And thou, as thinking great things, hast eyes astonied. What swelleth thy spirit against God, that thou bring forth of thy mouth such words? What is a man, that he be without whim, and that he, born of a woman, appear just? Lo, none among his saints is unchangeable, and heavens be not clean in his sight. How much more is a man abominable and unprofitable, that drinketh wickedness as water? I shall show to thee, hear thou me. I shall tell to thee that I saw. Wise men acknowledge, and hide not their fathers, to which wise men alone the earth is given, and an alien shall not pass by them. A wicked man is proud in all his days, and the number of his years and of his tyranny is uncertain. The sound of dread is ever in his ears, and when peace is, he supposeth ever treasons. He believeth not that he may turn again from darknesses to light, and he beholdeth about on each side for a sword. When he stirreth him to seek bread, he knoweth that the day of darknesses is made ready in his hand. Tribulation shall make him afeared, and anguish shall encompass him, as a king which is made ready to battle. For he held forth his hand against God, and he was made strong against Almighty God. He ran with his neck raised up against God, and he was armed with a fat knoll. Fatness, that is, pride of temporal abundance, covered his face, or understanding, and outward fatness, that is, unshamefastness, hangeth down of his sides. He shall dwell in desolate cities, and in deserted houses, that be turned into burials. He shall not be made rich, neither his chattels shall dwell steadfastly, neither he shall send his root into the earth, neither he shall go away from darknesses. Flames shall make dry his branches, and he shall be taken away by the spirit of his mouth. Believe he not vainly which is deceived by error, that he shall be again bought by any price. Before that his days be filled, he shall perish, and his hands shall wax dry. He shall be heard as a vine in the first flower of his grape, and as an olive tree casting away his flower. For the gathering together of an hypocrite is barren, and fire shall devour the tabernacles of them that take gifts wilfully. He conceived sorrow, and childed wickedness, and his womb maketh ready treacheries.